Welcome to another episode of Shooting Science. On today's episode, we are going to be unboxing the Vortex Defender Compdot. So many things on the internet are saying this is identical to the Defender XL, but there are several differences. So I'm going to unbox this thing and then show you along the way what those differences are between this and the Defender XL. Let's get into it. Okay, let's see what you get. So this is the 8 MOA version. So this is limited distribution only because Vortex originally designed this dot to go on the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 327 end frame with Vortex Compdot revolver in a collaboration with record revolver shooter Jerry Michalek on this gun out of the box from the factory, as you can see right here. However, randomly last year, Vortex decided to offer this optic for sale by itself. And it actually does not come with all of the stuff that a normal Vortex dot would come with, but let's just see what you do get. So it does come with a dust cover. It does come with a Picatinny rail. It says Compdot on the side. Let's compare the size of this with a Vortex Defender XL. It looks exactly the same size. This is an XL. This is the Compdot. One difference that I am noticing right away is how the battery door is opened. So the Compdot has this silver button that's protruding up. The XL also has a silver button, but it's down inside of here. You can see the difference there. So with this one, you have to actually poke it with a tool. They give you this tool, and to open the battery door on the XL, you poke this right here while you push down on the door. So you push down on the door with your thumb, and then you poke this button. This tab here shoots out, and then the battery door opens. Okay. Then to close it, you close it with your thumb and push that in and it clicks. That's on the XL. On the Compdot, that's different. So on the Compdot, this is already sticking up and you just push on that while also applying pressure with your thumb to the door. And then the battery door opens, so no tools required. Now there's no battery in here. So let's see if they include one in the box. And then to close it, you just push that down, push your thumb in. They do include a battery in the box, so we're going to go ahead and pop that in. And they do include a bunch of screws. And they give you examples of what firearms will work with these screws. But if your firearm is not listed on here, you can of course try them. And this is for use with Glock MOS, Smith & Wesson. All right, so in addition to the battery, they also give you this nice microfiber with a Vortex logo on it to help you clean the lens off. Another tip I have is how to clean that lens. When you shoot it with your gun and it gets all that soot and unburnt powder and gun residue up on there, what's the best way to clean it? I actually went on Vortex's website because I could not get gun residue off of my lens because I didn't clean it after shooting it and putting it away in the case for a month. I cleaned the gun, but I forgot to clean the lens. You know what got it off? Dish soap. Literally just put a little bit of dish soap on your finger, wet the lens, swirl it around for 30 seconds, wet a towel, microfiber towel that is. You don't want to do a paper towel. And dry off the lens. You can even use this to dry it off, and it got it off perfectly. This is the manual with all the little specs and how to open and close it and put the battery in it and adjust everything. So these are some of the features. It's got the shock shield polymer insert on the top, fast rack texture grip. So they put this textured grip on there so that you can rack this, use it to rack your slide or just grab it with your hand. Toolless battery cap, up button, down button, elevation turret, and wind edge turret. Pretty simple. All right, so let's get the battery out. Oh, they do give you a tool as well. That's cool. So this tool is actually different than the tool that you get with the Vortex XL. I'll show you the difference here. This is the tool that came with my Vortex XL. It is metal and it is thin. This is the tool that came with the Compdot. It is plastic and it is thick and lighter. It's not that light though. It's kind of like a heavy duty polymer, but this is metal and that's actually hard to tell. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know, dude. I would say it's probably a hard plastic. And then that's definitely metal right there for that little Torx bit. So the Torx bit is to get the screws out to remove the Picatinny rail, which I need to do anyway since I'm going to mount this on a pistol. So I want to make sure, yep, the tool clears the optic. You're not going to bang into it. It's pretty easy to get the screws out. Wow, that is strongly in there on that one. Wow, it's like a really tight fit in here. So this is the Leopold Delta Point Pro pattern, and that's what that looks like. So this one is made in the Philippines. My Vortex Defender XL is made in China. So this Compdot was made in the Philippines, so that's another difference. I also noticed another very, very, very detailed minor difference between the Philippines-made Compdot and the China-made Defender XL is in the diamond texture. So on the XL, you can see how they come to a point right here, the pyramids. On the Compdot, the pyramid tips are all flattened off. So they are all shaved tipped pyramids, whereas on the Vortex XL, they're all pointed. There's another difference that I'd like to point out, but before you can see that, we have to put the battery in. It is a 2032 battery, which is nice, common battery size. So again, to get the battery compartment open, we're just going to hold our thumb on that, push down on that button, and the tab will flip open. set the battery checkered side down, like so. Close the battery compartment and then push this tab in with your thumb or finger until you hear the click, let go. All right, and then to turn it on, you just push one of these buttons. And there's your dot. And there's what the dot looks like. Go ahead and turn that down a little bit. That's a little bright. It actually looks a little smaller on camera than it does in real life. 8 MOA is the largest dot that I own. Let's go ahead and show you the comparison between this and the 5 MOA on the XL. Kind of hard to see the difference on camera, but I'm going to hold them as still as I can and get them in the corner so you can kind of see the difference. 5 MOA on my right and 8 MOA on my left. The Compdot is also available in 5 MOA. I just wanted to get it in 8 MOA since I already had the Defender XL in the 5 MOA. So the other difference being that this is made in the Philippines and the XL is made in China. One tiny thing is here on the top, the plastic pad is a little bit different. There is a much tighter integration of the pad on the XL. The gaps are really small and it goes closer to the edge. On here, the gaps are larger and it doesn't go as close to the edge on the Philippines made one. But the other difference was the window on the where the emitter is. So it's hard to see, but I'll go ahead and get another light on there so you can see it. There is no glass window over the emitter on the Defender XL made in China. Although it is still waterproof, you can still throw it in water. There's just not another glass window over it. Whereas the Philippines made one on the Compdot, it looks like there's a piece of glass over that back here. Yeah, you can see it's kind of reflecting a little bit on the edge there. There you go. See that refraction? Right down in there. That is a piece of glass over the emitter. Again, with the Vortex Defender XL made in China. That one is just open. There is no glass there. Now to adjust the windage and elevation, you have the elevation on the back, windage on the side. It comes with this tool that I was showing you earlier. There's these little funny looking ears on the side of it. Basically, you stick that in this little channel right here, and you can get little soft clicks when you rotate it. So this one moves the dot left and right, and this one moves the dot up and down. One other thing that the Compdot does not come with is the Glock MOS plate. Although I have seen on the forums and heard that if you just call Vortex, if you need that they will send it to you for free, as the XL does come with the Glock MOS plate in the box. So that shouldn't be too big of an issue since you can just call and get that. But know that if you are buying a Glock. If you're buying anything else, of course, you don't need to worry about that, but that is an important note. And those are all of the differences that I can think of to show you guys. That's all I had on this one. Please comment below if you're using a Compdot or an XL. If this video was helpful for you, please let me know as well in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one.